Hopefully mic settings are still good. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Back on my bullshit today. What's going on? How's it going? Man, I didn't switch my title. Shit. Yep. Oh, sweet. I got this. I thought I updated all my titles, but guess not. Guess not. I don't know if I actually updated those. Whatever. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? How's everybody's Tuesday? Are we ready for Figure Fight Club? What is that? My eyeshadow. I hate my eyeshadow today. I'm not happy with it whatsoever. What's up? I think I'm gonna have to redo my makeup. I really hate it. I tried something new, and I hate it. What do you guys think? It's gonna bother me, I know, but I can live with it. I just have decided that if I could grab my thing, then my makeup kit, then I could probably do the thing. Anyways, spent most of today just watching the shitstorm that is the Jeffrey Epstein files coming out. Like all these like letters that were for his 50th birthday. Dude, some of those, holy shit, dude. They fucking knew. People knew. They fucking knew. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I definitely I think that there was a lot more shit going on. There we go. I feel like now you can actually see my top half now. All right. But yeah, spent most of today just like watching that all come in, and holy shit. Some of those letters were so blatant, and I'm going to go over them too. Like, so if you haven't, I'm going to wait until a little more people get. Really? You bring me a toy? Did you bring me your orange? Did you bring me an orange? Yeah. I can do the orange thing. See? It's a little orange. Oh, the one from today with Caroline Levitt. Holy. Yeah. Trump didn't, no, she said specifically, he did not write that. And I'm like, oh, liar. If you don't say contraction. Nope. Deflect and deny. I love how they have plants in there. Like, you know, the good boys, the little good boys of the press briefing, the press junket, where they're the ones that basically kiss Trump's ass. They'll swoop in there with their little question that made Caroline like, I was like, Jesus fucking. Oh, me too. But I was just like, this is on brand. It didn't surprise me. Like I said, I knew that they were gonna have some people in there that were like, well, what about this question that's like, you know, pro-Trump kind of question. Yeah, she has no poker face whatsoever. She's the amount of times that she's like, You can tell that she's lying. It's crazy. But yeah. He definitely knows what he did. If not, actually was, you know, buying girls off of Trump. Or off of Epstein. But yeah. And not for nothing, like, I'm gonna end up going into it, but yeah. I'm gonna keep it for just a second. But yeah, I'm absolutely horrified, honestly. Like, I'm completely horrified. The entire world is watching us just fucking clamor and do this dumb shit. And then also, we just struck Qatar. Well, Israel struck Qatar with our help, of course. I was like, damn, that plane didn't get you much, did it, buddy? He must be mad that he's getting this plane. I don't know. Like, to find terrorists or whatever. And they ended up striking a, like, residential area. Fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. And especially with, them actually coming out with, oh no, we're absolutely doing a Gaza Riviera. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, that's crazy shit, dude. Like, oh. Guys, that's, like, that's insane. That's insane. It's, yeah, RJ, I wish it was. I wish it was 2028. I don't know if we're gonna survive that long. I just don't know. I don't know if we will. Personally, just put me, whenever I go, just put me in a bear suit, like a Labubu, but have my face and my hands and my feet peeking out and bury me like that. But I want to look cursed. Abby finally, like, responded to me after, like, 2 weeks. Oh my god, that's so funny. No, for, like, a week. That's funny. Oh, wait, that was a Saturday. Never mind, it's not that long, but he just got back to me. I'm like, Abby, crazy. But yeah, I want to be buried like that, just like a little boo-boo. With my face. I want my eyes to be open, too. I want that motherfucker, whenever they're embalming me, I want him to look at you guys and go, this is going to be horrifying. You sure? She's a haunt actor. Do it. Do it. And that's how I'll be. That's wishful thinking. More than likely, they'll just throw me in a ditch. Which, honestly, is probably where I belong, but, you know. We live and learn. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh. That's something that I kind of deep dug into a little bit. I say deep dug, not really. I kind of, like, dug a little bit into it. But I didn't know that his first wife actually did die of mysterious circumstances. And I was like, Trump's wife. And now there's, I guess, reports coming out that he, like, SA'd her and ripped her hair out of her head. I'm like, whoa. Holy shit, dude. That's, yeah. And she's buried on his fucking property. Bro. This man's monster. Like, we already knew that he was a monster, but I think that this, like, if anything comes out and it really starts, like, getting released and coming out, guys, I think that there's gonna be some real fucked up things that are in there. They're like way more than what my brain can come up with. I think that there's probably some fucking next level shit in there. And I'm really horrified that this is going to be something that comes out about our fucking government. You know what I mean? That's yikes. That's a big old yikes. Hey Dunn, how are you doing? No, it's gonna bro. I don't know, there's 15 fucking pages on this fucking Epstein 50th birthday book. I didn't realize it was an actual fucking book. Hey, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good for you. That'll be fun. But yeah, the whole Epstein book is a literal book. It's crazy. That alone is just kind of horrifying to me, that these people, like some of these people put these letters to him on their company letterheads. And like they knew what he was doing. Like some of the fucking like photos that are in the Jesus Christ, dudes. Nuts. Cat. Oh, that's a great way to spend your afternoon. That's a great way to spend your whole day, snoozing with your cat. That's some good shit right there. Let me actually see if my website thing is working. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. There we go. Let me see if I can. Ha! But yeah, it was a fucking book, dude. Oh. Oh. Didn't expect it to be a genuine list. Thought it would just be a nickname for a bunch of these documents. Right? I mean, this isn't the list, so to speak, but it is definitely, definitely has some names in there, you know what I mean? Hey, Abby. Ready for tonight? I'm ready for tonight. Boy. It's about damn time. I like am not at a convention where I'm just like exhausted and can't come to figure fight night. Oh yeah. Oh, same done. That you didn't think people would be that stupid to leave their actual names in these books, right? Lord. All right. I want to get into it cuz this shit's crazy. All right. So like I said, it's a fucking book. The first 50 years. Yeah, the last 50 weren't a thing either, you motherfucker. Ugh. Nasty. But that's the Donald Trump letter. The infamous one where... Oh, wait, oops. I'm on the wrong thing. Oh, it highlighted it. Huh. I was gonna do... God damn it. I'm trying to, like... There we go. But there it is, like, his signature. It's crazy, guys. Like, that's... And it says... I can't even read it. You canceled your September show so you could rest. Oh, no, you did send me a link to it. So I was like, wait a second. Here, I'm just gonna, like... Unfortunately blow it up. Wait. Can I not? What the hell? Why do I always have issues with my browser? Oh, cool. Yeah, it's not letting me actually zoom it. That works out better. But yeah, like the secret blah 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 blah. Jesus fuck. The fact that it's shaped like a torso. Yeah, and I thought it was really kind of like it looks, I don't know. I could be overthinking or thinking too deep into it, but it kind of looks like a younger body to me, in my opinion, because he didn't draw gigantic fucking knockers on him. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't like, I don't know. It's really creepy. And they're saying that that's not his signature, and it absolutely is, because he signed almost everything like that during this time period. And then on top of that, you would also have to have the foreshadowing in your head, because it's like, oh, this is fake. This book was published in the fucking, like, what, not 20, yeah, more than 20 years ago. So someone would have had to think to themselves, Donald Trump's going to get elected to president, not just once, but twice. And then they'd also have to forge this, put it into this book. Like, there's so many things that they'd have to be aware of happening. I'm the only person that does that and knows that kind of stuff is Matt Groening from The Simpsons. Like, so unless he did this, then Trump did this. You know what I mean? It's so fucked. This. I don't, like, you don't even have to say anything fucking else about this. It's this. 1983. Like, is that supposed to be him giving balloons to kids, or is that, like, what is it's so fucking vile. Agreed, teardrops, agreed. Yeah, oh my god, absolutely. They fucking knew. This, you know what I mean? Like, that is just, it's obvious. It's fucking obvious. And then you have the girls massaging him, like we are hearing about. All this is the flight, Epstein's Island, like, it's all there. Fucking bananas, dude. I think that's... Oh, now, the UK ambassador to the US is, Peter Mandelson, I guess, is this person. So another top fucking official. Yeah, if you look at this and you're defending the government not releasing the list, you've got... Yeah, you too far gone, yep. Bill fucking Clinton. Get him fucking arrested too. Take his ass. I always knew that man was a fucking monster. I always fucking knew it. But yeah. So now we, you know... Clinton, who appears to have written about Epstein's childlike curiosity and drive to make a difference. No. Talking too nice about that, dude. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, he's a predator all in his own right. You know what I mean? Apparently, this was by an assistant. Before Jeffrey, I was a 22-year-old divorcee working as a hostess in a hotel restaurant. That's predatory. It's predatory. And that's not a stretch either. That's literally like a 22-year-old divorcee working as a hostess in a hotel restaurant. She was probably struggling and would do anything to make that struggle a little less. That's exactly the people that they picked up. Is the people that were struggling, that needed the money and were desperate enough for that money. Like we're all going to be. You know what I mean? Like we can't look at these victims and be like, oh yeah, well they chose to do it. Dire circumstances, and this is not even like, you can't make that as a comparison. It's so fucking wild, but that reads predatory to me. For real, I hate the people trying to make this is an us versus them issue. I think trying to get sick fucks like this out of any sort of power. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It should be a bipartisan issue, but it's not. It's not. No. Because they don't give a fuck about women. A lot of them. A lot of them don't believe that women should have rights. I mean, we're already seeing a lot of this playing out in, you know, fucking Pete Hegseth retweeting, you know, women shouldn't be allowed to vote. All these crazy anti-women stances. And that's such a dying mentality. It's such a dying mentality, and they're fighting tooth and nail to keep it around. It's horrible. Contributed by the same unnamed assistant, which she writes experiences including meeting the Duke of York, visiting private quarters of the Buckingham Palace. See what I mean? Having met with President Clinton. I know. But the things that she, you know what I mean? Like, he knew, he was a fucking monster. And then, Joel Paschow, I guess. A longtime member of Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. Look at that. Has a plane and everything. Wow. This has been going around like crazy. So, this is talking about, this check is written out to Donald Trump in the pay order of $22,500, and it's meant to it's for this person that's blacked out. It's for this woman sold a fully depreciated woman. So they're talking about her value being depreciated. And that, you know, this is a check to Trump. Like, this was in this book. These people knew that Trump was involved in all this. If my friends ever posted something like that, especially like a check for a human being, I'd be so viscerally pissed off. You would never hear me like say the end of that shit. I would complain about it till the day I fucking died. I'd be like, what kind of fucking person do they think I am to like appreciate this as like a joke? This isn't a fucking joke. Like, I would be real heated. So my friends would know not to do this. My friends would know not to write this kind of shit about me. These people fucking knew. They knew what he was doing. I'm sure that they bragged about it. I'm sure that they did. And it's absolutely insane that this is like what they're doing. Hey, Shad. Hey, how are you doing? But yeah, like, they fucking knew that he was doing criminal fucking activity that has to do with, like, selling girls. Because that's, yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, fucking knew it. And then Ghislaine Maxwell, and she just lied. So she's committed perjury. She lied about this book and the existence of it. Hey, yo, Ghislaine, what the fuck, bitch? What's this? What's this? What's this? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I skipped the lions fucking. I forgot about that one. My bad, guys. But yeah, so this one is actually, like, I was like, what the fuck is this supposed to be? And then I realized at some point that someone had painted a boob and, like, did this. I was like, I thought it was an innocent splotch. Yeah, the lions. I don't remember what it says, but I was just like, I'm gonna just skip past it real fast just in case. Like, I already pushed boundaries on these platforms, you know what I mean? But yeah, so there's that. Picture showing image of George W. Bush. So like, that was just a random thing. Animals. They were fucked up. I'm probably gonna, like, probably stop at that one. Let me see. Let me check, because I can't remember if there was any, like, really, really bad ones. But they have, like, all the... Oh, no, that was the 15th one. Okay, so we're still good. We're good. But yeah, so he had all of this shit there, too. So, like, people fucking knew. They knew. Yeah, so the picture, like, some of the animals banging, that is, that was in the book as well. Like, just random. And I'm like, oh my god. So, like, to me, that speaks that, like, they knew that he's a sexual pervert. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing, like, everybody that was, like, writing or, you know, putting things in this book, because there's a lot of stuff that was not on that list that I also saw on different sites, but they're all in the same family of being, like, graphic and sexual, and, like, photos of girls topless, ones that are, like, various ages. Some don't, like, you know, you can't see anything, like, their faces are blacked out, but, like, they look young. And either way, like, we already know that, like, it even like with that 22-year-old, like, that's coercion. What he does to these girls, that's coercion. And that's finding women that are in extreme vulnerable positions and utilizing that and leveraging that to get them to do things that they would normally not be comfortable with because they are in a bad place and they have to make ends meet. You know what I mean? Like, we all suffer, you know, in this economy and everything. So we can understand that pretty well because of everything that we deal with on a day-to-day. So, like, it's just wild that a lot of people just don't believe that he's this monster. And having people say that they believe Ghislaine Maxwell, and I'm like, she was one of the worst people. Like, she, from what I'm gathering, is like, she is a master manipulator. And she does not have an ounce of, like, empathy or, you know, she's just a terrible human being. Of course she's gonna lie. She lied about the book. She already committed perjury. She was a good little girl in fucking jail and told them nothing about Donald Trump. So they gave her this, you know, lower, you know, she could just walk out of this prison. It's basically like a fucking camp right next to a girls' college. Yeah, you put her literally, you put the lion right next to the herd of, you know, gazelle. Jesus Christ. Yep. And not for nothing, she's, from what I was understood, like, from all the interviews and all the research that I've done, like, she's a fucking monster. And she did a lot of the essay as well. You know? And apparently she was best friends with Trump's first wife, the one that died of mysterious circumstances. And Trump was best friends with Epstein. So they said that, what the biographer was saying, that they were saying that in the divorce, Trump got Epstein and the wife got Ghislaine. They fucking knew. And there was another girl that came forward about, you know, the abuse and everything with Ghislaine and Epstein. And she was saying about how Trump's ex-wife, like his first wife, she used to work for QVC selling jewelry, like really cheap crap jewelry on the TV. And to keep this girl silent, Ghislaine said, "Oh, she wants you to have this," and gave her this like shitty piece of jewelry. She's like, "Oh, thanks," and she threw it in the trash. Like, she was like, "No, I don't want this." Like, but they were that close that they were like pumping each other up. Like, "Here, have this jewelry from this QVC that my best friend does," you know? There's no escaping it at this point. There's no escaping it. Hello, hello. Stick around, but yeah, no worries, done. Have a great night. Yeah, I'm not sure how late I'm going to stay on because I do have Figure Fight Club today. But yeah, Figure Fight Club tonight at 8. I believe, yeah, at 8. It's been like 3 weeks since I've done Figure Fight Club. I'm doing well. You have to go, but okay, Shad. All right, I will see you later. Thanks so much for coming in. But yeah, like, absolutely fucking crazy is like all the letters and shit that are coming out from that goddamn book, dude. Like, he said that. Oh, Another MAGA Republican got fucking busted. He beat the shit out of his wife. He tried to gouge her fucking eyes out. And I'm like, holy shit. But they found him guilty of assaulting his wife, then running his daughter's car off the road as she tried to escape. Yeah. Earlier, he had tried to gouge out his wife's eyes after trapping her in the bathroom. It's, was it? Ty Burns is the Republican, Oklahoma State Representative. Ty Burns. Yep. Tried to fuck. I think he tried to kill his kid, actually. And yeah, he pleaded guilty to 1 misdemeanor count of domestic abuse and 2 misdemeanor counts of assault. And he's stepping down from some company roles, but vowed not to resign from his office position. I'm like, that's exactly why Trump downplayed the whole whenever a husband and a husband has a little tiff with his wife, that's not a tiff, bitch. That's literally, that's domestic violence. That is a what do you call it? That is an arrestable offense. That is a you can get charged with that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's not. And again, having this dude do this, you can't tell me that this isn't setting it up. They want to be able to beat their wives. They want to be able to beat their children. They want to be able to be racist openly and hate all these people. That's what they want to do. They don't, the mask is off. Like, the mask is fully off. It's gone. She in the trash, you know? She's in the fucking trash. Nuts. That's crazy. Homie, I'm gonna be a hundo. This scares the shit out of me. Scares the shit out of me. Cause where's the line? Like, when are they gonna start really, I don't know, like, making us women into, like, objects again? I am real fearful. I'm real fearful of this. That's right, Nugget. Yeah? Well, you coming up? Oh, we got a Bruce. It's a Bruce spotting. What you doing? What you doing, Nugget? Nugget. Oh. I love it. I need to get treats over here. He just wants love. He's a lovey boy. Hello. Oh. No. Oh, God, he's on my hair. I can't move. There we go. All good now. All good. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. We're not gonna have rights. Yeah. You're not gonna have rights anymore. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be grand old time, guys. Don't you worry. Everything's gonna be okay. Ah! I'm just, I'm curious. I'm really curious as to what the next, like, 6 months is gonna look like. Not just like the next, like, year, I have a bruise hair on my face. I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the next 6 months because of how drastic everything is already changing. They're undoing so much that our founding fathers, like, thank God they put up that many fucking blockades for this shit, dudes. Holy shit. I feel like we're running out, you know? I really have this one bruise hair on my face and I can't find it. It's not coming off. Ah! He's worth it. It's worth it. So yeah. It's wild. We're definitely in a fucking scary timeline, that's for sure. And again, like, Israel striking Qatar, that's also, like, really scary. Yeah, it's not even been a year. I'm so tired. I am too. But, like, us doing that with Qatar, like, that violates a lot of laws. And are we gonna be good? Like, I feel like this has got to be a thing where this is gonna bite us in the ass globally. You know what I mean? It has to be, because we hit civilians. Trump has this fucking plane from Qatar. Pardon. Like, there's got to be some sort of repercussions that's gonna happen. I swear to God, this hair is gonna fucking kill me. Why? They're thinking about having another, like, government shutdown, and at this point I'm like, fucking please. Cuz Trump, as the anti-war president, of course, changing the fucking Department of Defense to the Department of War. Changing it back, by the way. It used to be called that until World War II. And we changed it so we wouldn't seem like such a warring country. And that's going to bite us in the ass because it makes us look like a warring country. Like, we're just begging for someone to step out of line so we can beat their ass. You know what I mean? Or, like, step out of line in our own eyes, but we change that goalpost. That's more like what I mean. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden we're going to start bombing people, like, or, you know, at least airstriking. Greta Thunberg, she, like, I guess one of their one of their boats was hit by a missile, and they were saying that, oh no, they just had, like, a malfunction or something like that. But, like, the boat is, I believe, still intact and everything, but they hit him with a missile just to, like, be like, because it looked like it just hit, like, the back of the boat just enough to, like, scare everybody. And they're trying to get aid to Gaza. And so it's like, why would anyone not think of us as a warring nation, and that we are probably going to be excommunicated, honestly? As other countries, I don't see why they would want to associate with us in any way, shape, or form, or even just even just trading with us, just being peaceful with us, you know, why would they want to do that? Why would they care to be kind to us whenever we haven't been kind to them? And we've turned our back on, like, all of our allies. I think every single one of them at this point. We've been doing some fucking espionage shit recently. Like, what the fuck? We're absolutely the bad guys, and that really sucks. It really sucks to know that we went from, like, heroes and, you know, people that helped in World War II, and then we didn't really do anything good for the planet the rest of the time. But, like, it's really sad. It's sad. I wonder how long it's going to take to fix this, if ever. The system was broken, and he's breaking it further. He's, like, taking out the old box, the USA box, breaking it down outside, but he's just, like, really tearing it to shreds. Like, he's, like, I don't know what that fucking box did to him, but that's how it feels, is that I'm, like, watching someone just rip to shreds a like, cardboard box, and, like, going to town on it more than what they really should be. Like, you don't have to break it down that much, bro. People really do think they can run again. However, I've heard that Trump has been funneling money to JD Vance's campaign, and that there's a possibility that all of the sales of his merch in the store are going to his campaign. And that Trump is not going to try to run again. He's going to put JD Vance in, which seems sus. That's the one part of well, I shouldn't even say that. There's a lot of parts of that story where I'm just like, if that's the case, then he's doing a pretty solid 180, because I feel like he would funnel that money to his goddamn self. You know what I mean? Like, he would not funnel it to someone else. Like, he's not a givable, charitable person. He's a gimme, 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 mine, mine, mine kind of person. And so, him funneling money to JD seems very not likely. I like the story arc with that, because then that means that he's not going to run a third time, and he's not going to stop the counting and claim victory. You know what I mean? Like, that in that world, that's what that would mean, but we're not in that universe. We're in Trump's universe, that he thinks that he's God. The only way that, you know, the only way that he's not going to run for sure is if that man croaks. And I'm hoping to God that South Park and oh my god, and Gavin Newsom are driving him into that, you know, the end times for him. Because I'm really scared that he's not gonna, like, have JD Vance like validate the election. He doesn't have a backbone like Pence, which I fucking hate saying. I hate having to say that. Like, that makes... But JD Vance doesn't have a fucking backbone. He's not going to validate. He's not. So, the reality of the situation is that more likely Trump is going to try to run or stay in power. I was stripped of my title, or like my second term. So now I'm gonna take this one. Either way, you're getting a third fucking term, you asshole. Like, this is not what the fucking Constitution is for. The Constitution and all of the fucking laws are against it. Because we didn't want to have a fucking tyrant. If we wanted to have a king, we would have stayed with England. My God. The hubris on that one. You know what I mean? Like, the absolute fucking hubris on that dipshit. What an asshole. What a gigantic asshole. You know, I don't like to be that person that's like, I hope something happens to him, but like, there'd be, you know, he's old. You know what I mean? He's old. He can go. He can go. But I'm really sick of seeing all these people suffer. And ICE agents now, before they would have to write down on forms, like whenever they were gonna go pick up detain or you know, and blah, blah, blah. I keep on wanting to say indentured servants, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me today? They keep, like, if they're going to go pick up anybody that they suspect is a migrant, they will have to do the paperwork, their name, their address, why they're being detained, etc., etc. Now they're completely throwing that out. So now they don't have to have that paperwork now. They're just able to go and take these people. Which I think that they were doing that before anyways, but now they've said that, like, now we're officially moving past that. And I'm horrified. This is horrifying. These people don't deserve this bullshit. They really, really don't. And then the Mitsubishi plant. God, being racist is so expensive. Being racist is so expensive. Because this dumb bitch has lost her community jobs. Tons of jobs. 8,000 at least. Mitsubishi brought in people from South Korea so that they could train American workers. And they're gone. Mitsubishi was like, hey, if you want to leave and you want to go back home, like, we don't blame you. Thank you, teardrops. We just will bring you back home if you don't feel safe in America. And a bunch of them left. A ton of them left. Because all the people that they detained were here legally. They were here legally. And they're now calling it the biggest ICE bust. And I'm like, it's the biggest ICE bust, that's for sure. No one wants this. Except for extreme racists, like this lady. She has doomed her entire community. She's doomed them. Because these are rural communities. They don't have jobs there. They don't have accessibility like that. And then if you're like, oh, well, you can get an online job. Well, those are going away pretty fast. A lot of those jobs are being taken by AI or being sent overseas to pay poverty wages. And then with that lady, calling ICE on this Mitsubishi plant, she's also out here telling interviewers that they pay poverty wages and this and that. She's gonna get a lawsuit. Mark my words, that bitch is gonna get sued by Mitsubishi, like as an entity. They're going to sue the shit out of her because she quite literally is slandering their company and telling lies about them by using it to perpetuate her negative stereotype of people that come over here on work visas or, you know, immigrants in general. It must be hell living in her fucking head to think that she's intelligent. Like, she's not intelligent. My God. She's cost her entire community so much money. She is hurt so many people. It might not be right now, but if you think that plant is going to continue operation, they have their people. They have their workers in America, like, coming to America to train Americans. And this is what happens. From what I understand, the South Korean, the South Korean government is fucking furious. As they should be. As they should be. But they're furious. And rightfully fucking so. Because I can't even imagine, as a company, knowing that Americans are getting, you know, shot in the foot by their own government by pulling all these companies, or, like, you know, pulling all of their like any person here that immigrated, like, that's black, brown, and indigenous, of course. Like, watching that and then coming here to train American workers to do what Trump was literally saying that he was wanting to do, which is bring jobs to America. And that is the way that they're greeted. Fucking insane, dude. Can you, like... That's insane. That is so cooked. That is such a fucking cooked thing. If you're looking at it, like, from the outside, and you're, you know, pretending like you're, you know, not in America because, God, it sucks here. But just the whole conversation, or the whole, like, story arc of that is just so laughable that that's where we're at. That is the America that we are now. Where I feel like that's shooting both your feet. You know what I mean? I feel like you took a gun and like a gun in each hand and shot yourself in the foot. Each of them. Like, insane. Insane. And where the fuck are we gonna get jobs at? You know what I mean? Like, we don't have the infrastructure to, like, build. We are so in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in some serious hot water on this. It's crazy. I hate it. I hate this so much. How fucking dare? How fucking dare our American population not being, like... I wish that people would have realized before he got into power that this was going to be an issue. I really do. I really do wish that. But alas, Bruce, what are you thinking? Why are humans stupid? I love you too. Hello. Being a good noodle? Yeah. He's being a good noodle. He's been a very good noodle today. Yeah? You've been a good noodle today. I want to get him the buttons. I want to get him the talk buttons. But I found out that, like, some people's cats will play tricks on them. They'll be like, belly hurt. And I'll freak the fuck out thinking that there's something wrong with his tummy. And he'll be like, LOL JK. I'll be like, you son of a bitch. Like, but someone's cat did that. And then I forgot what the button says, but basically they were like, it was a joke. I was fibbing or something like that. I think that's what I don't know, but it was just one of those things where I was like, I would freak the fuck out if Bruce did that. I don't think he would. He's too sweet. He's too sweet. He's a sweet boy. Yeah, I don't think he would ever do that, though. I think he'll be like, play, 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 pets, pets, pets. I'd be like, oh my god. So, I really want to get them, though. I really, really do. I'm just debating on if I want to, like, go ahead and just buy, like, the big pack of them, or if I want to only do, like, 12 and then see if he actually does it. You know? Like, it might be too overwhelming. I don't know. But I definitely want to get him those buttons so he can talk. Yeah. Right, sweetie boy. Yeah, sweet boy. He's the best boy, honestly. But yeah, I was actually looking at doing those, and I was researching how people get them to, like, start using them. I'm just like, I don't know how I'm gonna teach him, like, certain words, like pain. I guess whenever he, like, bites me too hard, I'll be like, ouch, or whatever, like, pain. I don't know. But there's certain buttons where I'm just like, how in the fuck am I supposed to teach him that? I don't know, but I really want to get him and see what he does. I also want to get him one of those, like, little pianos. I've seen cats have those where they just, like, they'll play the piano and, like, treats will come out. But I feel like I'll have to put that up during the nighttime because I might be, like, asleep and be like, ding, ding, ding. And I'd be like, huh? What? Oh, the buttons? The buttons make them depressed? Really? Huh. That's interesting. I figured that would do, like, the opposite. Because look up Bunny the dog. Gotcha. Oh god, I'm gonna be scared to look this up. It's gonna be sad, isn't it? It's gonna be sad. I'm not prepared. But yeah, that's good to know. I'll have to check out that. Is it because they learn too much about our world? Is that why? They're just like, oh, this actually sucks. Oh shit, seriously? The dog became self-aware and depressed? Oh my god. Oh no. Human emotions are too much for little angels. Fuck, dude. Okay, well, I mean, is there a cap? Because it says that Bunny can speak 92 words. So, like, could that, like, we just cap him at a certain amount of words? You have a word cap, bud. We can't ruin your sweet spirit. If you're anything like Mama, you can learn about everything and still be just in the sweetest little spirit. Yeah. You laying down on your cloud blankie? I think he'd be alright. He would be like, I'm self-aware, but I still think everything's great. Like, I'd be worried if Cleo learned how to use the buttons. I'd be scared as to what he would say. I'd be like, oh God, what is Cleo gonna say? Because he would, the shit that he could tell you if he could talk. He'd be like, so back in Mama's very early, like, 20s, Mama went nuts. Oh, 618, make a wish. But only something that a Southern Illinoisan could provide, which isn't much. I don't know. That's just our old, like, our area code. So every time I see 618, I'm like, make a wish. But only something minor, like something a Southern Illinoisan could make come true. We're not genies after all. What the fuck is wrong with me? All right. I wasn't going to stay on very long because I need to go get food. And I have to be back online for Figure Fight Club tonight at 8 p.m. on the YouTubes. And I wanted to get a little bit of things done before that. I also want to see if there's this potential, what do you call it? Spirit Halloween that's next to my place. Well, not next to it. If it was next to it, I'd be like, can I just live here for the next couple of months? And they'd be like, no. But anyways, the one that's like the closest to my house. So I'm going to see if they're open too. I'm probably not going to peek inside. I need to wait. I'm going to do payday and then I'll go. But I want to know if they're actually open yet so I can be like, yeah, getting into that good shit. But anyways, I'm going to be back on at tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, don't lie, I'm going to go in. I probably won't because I am going to try. I'm trying to be, like, behave myself with, like, my spending because I just had to drop, like, a little bit on my credit card because I had to pay off Dragon Con shit. And I was like, oh, God. So yeah, kind of trying to be a little behavey on that one. But anyways, I'm going to jump off here, be back on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. If you aren't following me on my other social media platforms, definitely go check me out, jennasaywhat.com/links. And you will find all my links there. And yeah. Bye, RJ. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great night, everybody. Drink your water, stay hydrated, and eat a good healthy snack. Not put down the chocolate. I'm talking to future me. Put down the chocolate, Jenna. Put it down. Eat a piece of fruit. All right. Anyways, I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.